Okay, what we're going to do here today, we've had a lot of questions asked about doing stamping. I'm going to show you the correct procedure. What we're going to do is, and I'm going to do it very slowly, I'm going to show you using a slate roller. We'll stamp with that. I'll be dipping with that slate roller, and we'll stop and start about different things, and we're going to use one stamp. It'll be the Outback stamp going over the top. But that's what we're concentrating on today. What we're using here is going to be a straight grey and utilizing a shadow slate release over it. And the effect of that will give you a grey over the top of it, and it actually changes the colour of the grey cement and brings it out a really nice colour. Okay? Okay, what Sam's going to do here is go through one time, and then you look behind and see that's basically all you need if you're going to do stamping. He'll probably have to come back there and take away the excess that you see on there, because we don't want to stamp that into the curb. Now what we're doing here, if you notice, this is a slate roller and I'm dipping it. Now I want you to see what I'm doing, so I'm going to try and do it very, very slowly. With the slate roller, I'm just pushing 2 feet. Now I'm lifting it again because it has no particular pattern to it. Again, pushing it into the mix itself, putting a little bit of the green in. And it's not hurting the pattern, because this slate roller or any sort of texture roller has no pattern to it. That's the key to doing it. The other thing is about release. Notice here I've got it like talcum powder. Don't let it get lumpy on you. If it gets lumpy, you're going to end up with a problem. Okay, again, now what I'm doing here is putting the Outback stamp in the release powder. Now you notice I just rolled it in there one time. That's all I did. I don't need a lot on this roller because there's already release on the curb. Now I'm going to put the stamp in. And there's your true stamp. Right there. You've put the texture underneath it, and you've stamped it with an Outback stamp, or whatever stamp is your prominent stamp over the top. Put your control joints in. Okay, what I want to tell you about what Sam's doing here. Go ahead, Sam. Sam's using the Sonborn sealer and washing out the release off the top, the green off the top. Now the effect that it gives, I don't know if it's clearly visible, but when it dries out, that colour is awesome with a grey. So it's something to consider about utilising. You could also use a brown, but that green looks sensational with this colour. Okay, but one other thing that's very, very important. Don't spray too early. Now we're showing you this way too early, and I'll show you why. If you look over here, if Bailey can pan into there and look at what he's done here, by Sam spraying too early because this is still moist, it takes out the fines of the mix itself and washes out a bit of sand.